Hey guys, it's FuzionTimmy here, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Final Remastered video. Today we're going to be talking about how to train your power level, or how to level up your power level fast, however you want to say it. Essentially, level and power level are two different things. Level, basically, as everyone else in the game has explained it to me, level is actually just what gets you skills and transformations. So as you can see, if you want to unlock transformations, you gotta be at certain levels. But the thing is, level is not everything. Why? Because if someone has a higher power level than you, it doesn't matter if you have the same form than them. They could have the same level as you and then still destroy you because they have a higher power level. So you're probably asking yourself, well, Timmy, how do I get a higher power level? How do I know if I have a high power level? Well, that's actually kind of complicated. In a way, it's kind of complicated. Why? Because I was not actually told this until I reached like level 230, but essentially every single like NPC that you can fight in the game gives a different amount of power level, I believe. And I know the two best. The two best is, the second best is the training dummies on Earth, which is these. Every punch you do gives you, I think, 8 power level. Just for proof. So it says 54, and now it says 62. So yeah, it gives you 8. And then there's something called the hyperbolic time chamber, which is a game pass currently, but eventually it won't be. I don't know how they'll change what they give you from the hyperbolic time chamber, but these training dummies give you 8, and the hyperbolic time chamber dummies give you 10, which doesn't seem like a humongous increase, but in the grand scheme of things, yes, it's quite a major increase. So if you have the money to buy it and you feel like doing it, yes, you can go buy the hyperbolic time chamber and actually get more power level and level, because technically you'll be getting both of those faster. But if you're like me and you're free to play, you can just simply fight the training dummies on Earth. And although they're not going to get you the best results compared to the hyperbolic time chamber, they're the best you can get in free to play. So that's what I've been doing. There is quests that can give you XP to level up faster, more than just these dummies, because you could do the Cell Juniors quest, which gives you quite a bit of XP, but it doesn't give you power level. It doesn't give you nearly as much power level, and you're probably asking, why is that? So, this training dummy, it does give you XP, but you see this combo? Even though I'm able to one-shot it, as long as I get that, like, you just want to spam left click, really. I just want to hit left click 11 times, that's the max combo I can do. But every time I do that, every punch, I'm getting 8 power level added. And then every single dummy gives me just a tiny bit of XP. But that XP really does build up, as you can see in the top left. I'm just trying to show that. But you want to make every punch count. And then as you can see, my power level actually was, okay, I had, let's just say 230 power level. I had 230,000. No. I had 230 power level, 230,000 power level, and I was level 230. So they were basically the exact same. But now I'm level 266, but my power level is 280,000. My power level is now, I guess, a higher general number than my actual level, which is what I was going for. I'm slowly increasing my power level because now I understand how to actually do it. It's not a quick process, it's gonna take time. And if you're just starting this game, you should do this method right now. Basically what you wanna do, just fight training dummies, that's it. Don't fight anything else in this game, just fight training dummies. Now let's just say you really are not really caring that much about power level and you're just trying to get levels. And you're just wondering like, hey, I just want forms. I'm not worried about the long term. I just want to get some levels so I can get some transformations. I still recommend the training dummies, but if you don't want to do that, second best thing is this quest right over here. This is the Cell Juniors quest. Geraldo, I don't know his name. I'm not going to actually do the quest, but I also can't get that close. But there's these 4 Cell Juniors right here. And I recommend being at least a Super Saiyan before you can go over here. And even then, it was tough for me. But maybe try taking on one individually, or if there's a bunch of people here, you guys work together. Because if you go in there on your own and they start swarming you, it is almost impossible to get a combo on one of them. Like, oh god, here comes one. I think I can take him on in my base. But yeah, if a bunch of them come after you, that's when it's a problem. But unlike the training dummies, these guys are not as easy to kill and to get like power level. I don't think they give you as much power level per hit, basically. That's just what I've heard. And that's from people that are really better knowledgeable than me at this game. They're just not YouTubers, so shout out to those people. It was a bunch of people. I can't really shout them all out, but they know who they are. But they taught me more about this. So around the Cell Arena, this is where this quest is. This is where you can get like a 2,100 XP quest. It's a pretty good amount of XP. But in the long term, you're going to end up with less power level, and you're going to be weaker than someone else who just did training dummies. So if I did training dummies, I'm level 500. You did quest, and you're level 500. Let's just say you have 500,000 power level, and you're thinking you're strong, and then I come over here with 1.5 million. That means I'm triple your power, technically. Even though we have the same form, and we're the same level, I am triple your power. That is going to change stuff a lot. So what I recommend doing is fighting these training dummies, or if you have the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, which is a game pass, fight the Hyperbolic Time Chamber dummies. But one of those two is the best to do. That's what I've learned. So try to increase your power level along with your level. Now one thing I haven't learned is if it matters if you kill like 2 of these on accident. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So do 1, and then if I do this combo, uh-oh, I accidentally killed 2. I don't think that helps. I think what you really want to do is just kill 1 individually. Sure, killing 2 does make you get XP faster, but if you're wanting overall more power level, you want to get as many hits on a single dummy as possible. That's what I'm guessing. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. You guys might know more than me. I'm guessing most of you don't. Some of you probably don't even know anything about this, just like I did. And that's totally fine. That's why this video is here. But that's what power level is, and that's how you can increase it. Also, if you want to check power level, I recommend getting a scouter, and you can just easily check someone else's power level from afar and all of that. You can actually check what their key is and everything. I kind of went over that in my last video about meditation. Essentially, you can check their key level and be like, hey, your key has increased to such and such. But yeah, that's really all you need to know. Train with dummies. You're gonna come out better in the end, and you're gonna come out stronger, even though it may take more time. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Heck, you might even be a Super Saiyan. You're able to be someone who has Super Saiyan 2 just because you have a higher power level. And that is something I really adore about this game, because Dragon Blox Ultimate didn't really have anything like this, in my opinion. It didn't really have a power level system. It was just stats. The stats system. And this is all about levels and power levels. You want to have a high level, but you also want to have a high power level. And that's what people are going to judge you off of. It's just because you have a high power level, I mean, not just because you have a high power level, just because you have a high level doesn't mean you're strong. If you have a high power level and a high level, that's when people are going to be like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. This guy's a pro. And that's when they're going to respect you. Now, I'm not saying I have that. I'm far from it. I made a lot of mistakes because I was fighting demons in the other world, and I was not trying to train with these dummies. And, I mean, I was at first, but only to about Super Saiyan. And even then, I was kind of training with the demons because I thought they were the best. But no, apparently not. It's these training dummies. So, don't make the same mistake I did, or even if you already are like at my level or after, now you know more. So just try and do these training dummies, and don't make the same mistake I did, or again, and yeah, that's really all you need to know. So now I have just taught you how to increase your power level, what's the difference between power level and level, and yeah, if this really helped you, please subscribe, because we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, and even if eventually you get tired of our content, you can just unsubscribe later, but just subscribe for now if you want to check out more of our videos and give us a shot. But make sure to like, comment, subscribe. FuzionTimmy, signing out.